Hey everyone, it's Mike with It's Pittsfield Tonight. I'm going to jump right into it. And I'm going to start with, man, am I tired and cold. It is cold. And as predicted, going back as far as March of last year, most of the weather services, National Weather Service, the NOAA, the Farmer's Almanac, the European Weather Service, all predicted much colder than normal temperatures for the Northeast for us this year and continued precipitation. And so far they've been right. And that reminds me of a post a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and I meant to put it on my personal page, but I posted it and I got a comment almost immediately, so I had to leave it there. But I said, are they really closing school tomorrow? This was when it got really cold a week or so ago, whenever that was. And oh my God, did people go on the warpath immediately. Immediately. I mean, that was shocking. They were sending me a message, so you want little kids to freeze to death? I mean, I don't know how we had went from 0 to 60 so quick. I really didn't. I think many of you missed my point on that one, because one of the things I said in there is it's winter. It happens every year. We weren't prepared for this. We didn't think it was going to happen. And what I meant was this season, it was predicted. There was tons of data out there saying, hey, we're going to have much colder than normal. I mean, the temperatures for this part of the country, there wasn't a protocol in place at the school system. Somebody didn't pay attention to that, and that's all that shocked me. I mean, this isn't 1955. I would think in today's world, we'd say, hey, there's a good chance we're going to have X amount of days this year that could be in these temperature zones. What's the plan in place? Or is that the plan? You just shut down. Because since that day, we've had a few days that were just as cold. And I didn't hear anybody saying anything where we're at with this. Are kids okay? Because my point was you can't just shut the school down. There's too many children that rely on that school for a multitude of reasons. And I know that triggered some people who said, well, they're not babysitters. Yeah, I get that. But right now, we know we have a large percentage of students that are designated homeless or in homelessness. And the amount of students that rely on the school for food, for sustainable meals. So that was my point. It is what it is. And if the school is a lifeline to a better life, that's what it's supposed to be doing. It's supposed to be providing those tools. And that was my point. When it's something as predictable as weather, like weather's going to happen every year. We know in the wintertime this could happen. That was the observation I was making. There wasn't any other plan in place other than you just have to shut the schools down again. But anyway, everyone got a little carried away with that. It was interesting to see that happen. So that's that. Bike lanes, there's a couple people in Pittsfield that said they don't want to hear about bike lanes no more. Well, okay, well, I guess there's some people that do, some people that don't. And that's where we're at. The mayor says she don't. She recently did an interview where she said a change.org petition means nothing to her, and she was referring to the petition Karen Kalinowski, one of our at-large city councilors, has going around. And that's that. There will be no changes. This is part of the bicycle master plan, and they'll be taking another look at things to see where they're at in the spring. So that's that. So we'll see what the next steps are. And how Karen Kalinowski, our at-large city councilor, proceeds with this. I did have a chance to sit down with our Massachusetts State Rep for the 3rd Berkshire District, Tricia Farley-Bouvier, to discuss bridges and where we stand on some of those projects. So here's a couple excerpts from that just regarding the Holmes Road Bridge and Peck's Road.
They anticipate at this time that they can do the whole project in 60 days if they close the bridge completely. If they don't close the bridge and do one lane at a time, it would be a 2-year project or 2 construction season process. Okay, that's the current proposal. The decision I don't think has been made yet. So my opinion is, I care most about the input of the people that are directly impacted by the bridge. And what I mean by that are the people that are the abutters or near abutters of the bridge, right? They've gone through a lot longer. Yeah, so that one is more within the city controls, considered a city bridge. And so in a discussion with Commissioner Morales last week, he told me it did get an approval from the Conservation Commission. So that is an update. And there is a combination of funding from the state for what's called the Small Bridge Program and city capital funds. And they anticipate that construction to happen late summer through the early winter.
So I'll be posting that interview in its entirety soon. I was able to meet with Jim Bronson at the First United Methodist Church. Jim and I were speaking about the future of the shelter, the homeless shelter at the First United Methodist Church in Pittsfield on Finn Street, and where that project stands. I get a lot of messages on that, and it's, a lot of people are still surprised that we're using the former St. Joe's High School as still a temporary shelter. So here's a quick clip from that. We're here at the First United Methodist Church in Pittsfield.
On Fenn Street.
Yes.
55 Fenn Street is us. So I am a trustee here at the church and the council chair. And today, I hope, we're going to be talking about this homeless shelter that a bunch of, like our organization, ServiceNet, different elements of city government have really been working together as a good team to get this shelter done. But we have a problem.
Okay. So I'll also have that interview coming up in its entirety. So that's it. Everyone, take care of yourselves. Calm down. Everyone needs to calm down a little bit. I think a lot of people have noticed everyone's gotten a little excited at times, a little too excited. So everyone needs to calm down. Community, we can come together. We can debate on issues civilly. It doesn't have to go full force war. And I know everyone's on edge. I probably have done it myself, but at times, but my God, it's not healthy. And I hate to see that. I hate to see that on social media, because that's when it brings out the bad in social media. So that is it for now. Everyone, take care of yourselves, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and I'll catch y'all in the next day or two.